YouTube family, what's going on? This is Marks from Marks. As you can see, I'm not shooting out of my office today. I'm in my kitchen / living room. I mean, it's like MTV Cribs today. I'm taking you around the house. I'm giving you a tour of how I'm living. No, I'm joking. We're gonna keep this camera right here and be stationary. But I just want to change the scenery up a little bit. I thought just give you a different flavor. So today, what I'm going to talk about is overcoming disappointment. Now, so let me just start this off. I'm not going to go into a whole deep level of how to overcome disappointment. If you want me to be talking about something that's really earth-shattering or really deep to my heart, then not this time. I will, but not this time. Today I'm talking about, for the folks who are the first time you ever seeing my video, I'm going through a doctorate program and I just finished my second class and I got some disappointing news. I got my paper back from my second class and the teacher gave me a grade on my paper that I was not pleased with. And prior to him giving me that grade, that grade that I wasn't pleased with, he told me, as he gave it to me, he patted me on the back and said, "Hey, listen, you got to do some more reading because it's apparent and I can see that you're not reading enough." What you say to me? So he said that to me. He gave my paper, said that, and then a few minutes later, I was up to do a presentation in front of about 21 people. So in that moment, knowing that I had to do a presentation, knowing that I had to sit in class with all of my classmates, and it's not a big class, only 20 people in the classroom, knowing that there were some things that I had to do quickly to overcome my disappointment. Now, disappointment comes from so many areas of life, right? So you might be at work and you got an evaluation and you might have felt like, hey, I've been doing my best. I know I killed this evaluation. I know that they're going to give me all stellar performance evaluations. And then you come and see that the boss says, hey, you did this wrong, you did that wrong, you did this wrong. Or you might be that student in college or high school and you feel like, man, I studied so hard for that test. I pulled all-nighters. I went to a study group, and then you get your grade back and you got a 65. Right? Or you're that football player or that athlete that is, you go into the weight room, you're trying your best, and then when you get in the film session or you get in the game, your coach is watching the film and they're like looking at it. Any athlete knows what I'm talking about. When you go into that room and it's you and the coach and your teammates and the coach is looking at you like, why'd you do that? Or why you missed that tackle? Or why you do that? Or why you travel? Or why you false step? Or why, you get that beaten down in that room. So all of those scenarios provide you with a level of disappointment. So how do you overcome that? What did I have to do in my situation to overcome those disappointments? And let me say, mind you, all of those situations I talked about, bad performance evaluations at work, studied all night and didn't get that good grade, being a former Division I athlete and having your coach rip you to shreds. Any of my teammates know who played with me, we had a coach that was relentless when it came to ripping us to shreds. So all my former teammates, if you know what I'm talking about, throw something in the comment section. So I have been through all of those situations. This is what I do to overcome those. It's something called self-talk. I'll say it again. It's something called self-talk. Your self-talk is what you tell yourself when you are faced with difficult situations. What you tell yourself when you are faced with disappointing situations. So when my professor told me that, immediately I started to get doubtful thinking. Now, doubtful thinking is a thought process that goes against what you say you want or what you're going after. So let me tell you what the doubtful thoughts that came into my mind. He told me I need to read more. He told me that I saw the grade on my paper, and it was just a rush of disappointment. The thoughts that came to my mind were, you're not good enough, you shouldn't be here in the first place. You know you're not smart enough. I don't know why you even here. You know this is too hard for you. You need to just give up and quit. Hey, you know they don't like you, so you just need to quit the program anyway. See all the negative thoughts that went through my mind? So all these negative thoughts started going through my mind as in a simple, hey, it's apparent you're not reading enough. You need to do more reading. A simple statement like that, and then looking at the grade, all of these negative thoughts came into my mind. So what I had to do, not looking for anybody to give me any information, I had to dig deep within myself, and I had to tell myself, A, you belong here. A, B, you're going to be successful. C, you can do it. D, all we have to do is do X, Y, and Z, and this will make us a little bit better. So you get disappointing news, data, information, that's what it is. It presents itself. Negative thoughts come in, and then what you have to do is flush those negative thoughts out with positive affirmations or positive things that you tell yourself to keep yourself moving forward. So negative thoughts came, I told myself, hey, this is what I have to do to get out of there. So consequently, what I have decided to do is to follow, read more of, well, first thing I did was I contacted the professor, I emailed him and said, hey, listen, you gave me that information, but you really didn't expound on it. Can you elaborate a little bit more and tell me what you meant when you said I had to read more? Just give me some more information, because what he's saying and what I'm hearing might be two different things. I want to make sure that I'm clearly hearing and understanding what he's telling me. Second thing I did, I have made a decision that I have to read my APA manual and get very familiar with the way the APA standards are for writing, so that I can be the best doctoral candidate that I can be. The next thing I realized I have to do more reading on my research topic. I need to pull as much information from all different resources so that I can be as astute and as knowledgeable as possible when it comes to that area that I am deciding to study. Now let me tell you this. The grade that I received was a 36 out of 40. It's a 90%. So it's still an A. It's an A minus. It's NATO. What disappointed me was that I think that I should do better. Every day, wherever I go, wherever arena I'm in, I'm competing to be the best. I'm competing to be better than the person on the side of me, to the right of me, to the left of me, in front of me. But most importantly, I'm competing to be better than I was yesterday. I'm competing to tell myself that we need to be that much better every single day, work that much harder every single day. Now, that's not everybody's philosophy. That's not everybody's position in life. Some people take things and they say they are content with where they are. And I have no knock against that. I'm just talking about me, what I do. Every single day I'm competing to be the best. So, with that being said, that is the plan that I created for myself to do that. Now, last point. Data and information is just that. You take that information that is being presented to you, you look at it, you evaluate it, and then you make the necessary adjustments so that you could be successful. It does you no benefit. You just got that bad grade to then sulk about it and then be depressed over it and then be sad. That does nothing for you besides, you know, some people makes them feel good to be in a pity party, whatever the case may be. But the reality is that doesn't change the grade. That doesn't make it better. It just makes you feel worse internally. You get that bad evaluation at work and you're upset and you're frustrated. That doesn't change the fact that you got the bad evaluation. Look at what they said, make the necessary adjustments, reach out to get help if you need it, But always be telling yourself that all you have to do is make those steps, do this, do that, do what they're telling you to do so that you can be the best you that you can be. Hey, until next time, thank you for taking this time and sharing with me. For all my athletes, for all my folks who ever had any disappointment before, if this video has helped you understanding positive self-talk, throw something in the comment section. Take your finger, if you're on a cell phone or one of these tablets, and hit the subscribe button. If you're using a mouse, old schooling it up, take the clicker, click the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the share button. Follow me on Instagram on Mark's Remarks. Until next time, peace.